Yes. All right, countrywoman, una welcome back. Based on how the matter be, my guest now don't do. His name na Dr. Rotimi Akande. Dr. Rotimi Akande na man we get many titles. So I could just restrict down to Dr. Rotimi Akande based on how the matter be. Today like this, so we're going to discuss so many issues. You know, say the last time when Dr. been there on, when I bring her on this program, we've been discussing so many things where some people even say, if not so easy, make him come contest, so we could see how he go do. Now, so I don't get Doctor on the line now. So, Dr. Rotimi Akande, you are welcome to Men's Lounge.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So based on the matter, you doctor, your people are listening. But first, I would like we talk about the Nigerian economy. What is your take on the economy? Do you think the Nigerian economy is doing well, or do you think more needs to be done, or what do you think generally? What's your perspective on that?
So I saw some video takes of President Tinubu espousing all they achieved on the World Bank and the IMF international level, how they have brought down the death ratio and other things like that. So if you look at what Cardozo has done, he has the governor of Central Bank. What he has done, he has made Nigeria economic statistics very impressive for foreign investment attraction. So if their intention is to make foreigners come to invest in Nigeria and to reduce the debt ratio so that you can borrow more practically, because when you pay your debt, then you are allowed to borrow more. If that is their intention, well, that is they're accomplishing that. But my contention with this administration is that everything that they're touting and espousing that is good about Nigerian economy international scale actually is paid for by the masses of Nigeria. They actually pay for they're the one that feels the austerity measure. When you take the fuel subsidy away from the people and the crude oil under their feet, and that is given to them by God, is actually now costing them the same thing it cost in America. You can imagine in America where unemployment benefit is about $880 a month for people that don't have a job, which is really 1 million naira. So United States, whereby we have people that don't have a job and they're getting $1 million naira equivalent for benefit, in Nigeria where people don't even make 1 million naira for a year in some instances, and we are paying the same amount for petrol at the pump. That is very unfair.
Yeah.
The farmers have to pay they have to pass the cost of transporting their harvest to the market. So most farmers are not making any more money than they were making before President Tinubu took office, but they are charging more because the transportation from farm to the market is 3 times. The same thing people that import something from China, by the time they claim it at the port and drive it back to Owerri or wherever they drive it into, they have to pay 3 times for the transportation because the fuel, the transporter will pass the cost of the fuel down to you. So all these things have made the economy very difficult for the people. And so all the economic progress that you have right now is at the head. It's like the Yoruba said, if they break the coconut with your head, and you're gonna see stars. So this economy is being broken on the head of the citizens of Nigeria, and they're seeing stars. They're not seeing pleasure. They're not seeing any relief. They're seeing stars because everything that President Tinubu is doing that looks good to the international market is actually at the expense of the working Nigerians. What I have to, I wrote the comments to them. Well, they need to find economists that can actually work together so they can achieve what they have achieved. They could have been achieved together at the same time, making life benefit for the citizens of Nigeria. In the United States of America, if you don't have a job, you get an average of $200 a week, which is about $880 a month, like I explained to you.
But do you think we have that kind of resources?
We should be able to pay. Say that again.
Do you think we can afford to do that in Nigeria? Paying the unemployed.
Very easily. Very easily. You know, the amount of money that Nigeria makes could actually cushion lifestyle for a lot of Nigerians. You know, somebody was just telling me that in I think Cross River State or some state whereby they have oil, that they're getting benefit. They're giving their citizens some money from the oil revenue that don't have a job. I don't know whether it's River State or Delta State, wherever the oil is in those regions, they pay the people that don't have a job money. I think that's the part of the deal to keep them from, committing crime, like in the days of Obasanjo when they were protesting that their land doesn't get some of the money. So it is not something that can only be done for those states. It could be done nationally. When you have an unemployment department of the government that make up their mind they're going to create employment, if they don't create employment, they have to pay the citizens stipend.
Yeah.
Look, my grandmother used to say that if you are a thief and you're about to die of hunger, you have a choice. You can sit down there and die of hunger, or you can go steal. If you steal, you live another day. If they catch you while you're stealing and kill you, you are going to die anyway. So part of the reason why Nigeria is having problem is people are desperate. And everybody is going to bow on their window, because you're trying to push out the people that don't have. Somebody sent me a message that Peter Obi start going around talking about, if the poverty is what is causing insecurities. Well, so I don't know. Maybe they're waking up.
Don't worry, we'll get to there. We'll get to that insecurity part. But I just wanted to round up on the economy so that we can now move on to the insecurity, because I would really like to get your take on that as well.
Well, let me just tell you, my economy policy is that without a doubt, I will bring $1 trillion into Nigeria. There's never been a Nigerian president that can promise you that. I bring $1 trillion to Nigeria to fix Nigerian infrastructure. You can take me to Babish and execute me, if I don't do it within a year. I can guarantee that. That is a done deal. However, President Tinubu went to the World Bank, IMF, trying to see if we can get this, and they didn't. They just laughed him off. Because if you're going to ask for something, you have to have grounds to demand that kind of funding. It's not a loan, it's funding. I'm not borrowing money, it's funding. If they don't fund it, but I don't want to give away, because by the time I give away and everybody know how it could be done, everybody will be talking about it, and they will still laugh them off. It takes a special knowledge or calculation for you to walk into there and tell them what you want, and they give it to you. But I will bring $1 trillion to Nigeria. I will set aside 100 billion, because 1 trillion is 1,000 billion. 100 billion for the federal use. Then we have 900 billion left. If you divide 900 billion by 36 states, that is 25 billion per state. Every state gets the same amount of money to start with. It's a construction loan. It cannot be embezzled. There's no way of double charging the construction estimate. No. It will be construction loan, and the companies that will do the job will be giving the perimeters out what to do, and they have to submit at the end of the month exactly how much they spend, and we have to evaluate and assess that it's correct charging before they get paid. Wow. So those little states, because the money will be divided equally at the beginning. But since it's construction loan, if you don't use it up, there'll be leftover. So bigger states like Lagos and Kano can get the leftover from those states. But the intention is to have every state renovating the country, so that if you're living in Lagos and you don't get a job, you can go back to wherever you come from, in Bauchi State or Anambra State, and because they're doing the same thing. We're going to build roads, we're going to build schools, build hospitals. The money is to just build. When you're building the nation, you create massive jobs, welding, electrician, plumbers, bricklayers, all kind of construction jobs that have been left. People will be trained to do electrical work and air conditioning work and sewage work and water line work. So we have to build Nigeria. The easiest thing for any president to do is to create a job in Nigeria. It is the easiest thing to do is to create a job, because Nigeria is dilapidated and needs to be rebuilt. The problem is that Nigeria don't have leaders. And I can say it, I'm going to say it again on TV, Nigeria don't have leaders that can walk into the United States and say, hey, we need this man. Listen, the American newspaper said the 3 Nigerian contenders are questionable. Tinubu has the drug issue everybody talked about, drug
allegedly
that he's charging for, that
allegedly
since his money. And then Atiku, everybody know President Obasanjo was mad at him for taking pride from Ali Button when he was vice president. And
but these are all just allegations.
Political money that doesn't belong to him.
Doctor.
So all the 3 major candidates that you have in Nigeria,
Doctor,
walk to America and ask for money because they don't think they have integrity.
Hello, Dr. Rotimi, can you hear me?
If somebody thinks you're a thief or they think you're a crook, you can't come in and say, I want 1 trillion for my
Hello,
country.
Doctor.
They're not going to give it to you.
Can you hear me, Doctor? Those things you just mentioned are just allegation, allegedly, because I don't think any court, any competent court has been able to convict these persons.
Okay. So you're a radio station, you have to say that. But I'm telling you that Peter Obi, his name is on the Panama Files. You cannot deny that. He tried to excuse it away. Baba Obasanjo wrote a book where he said, Atiku took money that can feed the whole nation as bribery. You cannot deny that. Everybody knows that the 6th President Tinubu's money, 460,000, he was proven before the election, and people still voted for him. I don't see why they shouldn't vote for him, because honestly, among the 3 candidates, he's still the only one that I think can stand out, because he surrounds himself with people like, Adeyemi Cardozo and other people like that. So Tinubu know how to get technocrats together, but this particular time they couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done for many reasons that I don't have time to get into. But
Okay.
For the economy of Nigeria, I will bring in $1 trillion, and it will somersault the poverty level from Nigeria to prosperity. I can guarantee you that.
Impressive. So let's look at the situation, the insecurity in the country. What is your take on it? Because a lot of persons all over the country, people are complaining of being kidnapped and the rest. And I know the government is putting in efforts to really get the solution to the problem. But it seems like they have a very big tax on their hand. So what's your take on this?
Okay, so to go straight to security, I want you to remember, in case you guys don't know, you can Google it. There's a movie called Black Hawk Down.
Yes.
Black Hawk Down. This was a movie about how Nigerian military in the days of Bashar rescued American soldiers when they were caught in Somalia, and the America couldn't rescue them. Nigerian soldiers went there and rescued them. So think about the days when Nigerian soldier was going all around Africa making peace, putting down rebellions. Compare that to today. So what happened to our military? That Nigeria now is begging for a foreign country to come and help us. It is very shameful. So insecurity in Nigeria has got 2 reasons. Number one, the military has been dilapidated. They have been intentionally degraded. For whatever reason, I don't want to go into that. Anybody can deny that if they want to. But look at the Nigerian military. Let me just tell you, a Nigerian senator gets like 120 million or something to buy a car. But the military don't have bulletproof vests for every. In the United States, every American army has a bulletproof vest. It's part of their uniform. It's not maybe a special occasion. Nigerian soldiers don't have bulletproof vests. They don't. Some of them, their gun is worse than the AK-47 that you find in the hand of the bandits. Those AK-47 cost 1,100. I don't know how I get to the hand of the bandits, but Nigerian army, I don't know what grade they're using. So first of all, we have to build the military instantly. Okay. Second of all, we have to tell all our citizens. If I were president right now, I would tell all my citizens, brazenly, everybody go get a machete, a very good one.
Wow.
So that at least somebody just don't walk up to you and try to kidnap you. If everybody have an hatchet. If somebody hold a gun to you, if 5 people hold a gun and 20 people have a machete, you're going to cut some hand off very soon.
But don't you think that will create more monsters?
Usually don't kill people.
Don't you think that will create more monster?
The
Because
shots don't kill people. By the time they shoot 2 or 3 people, the people with machete will crowd the bandits. I'm not joking. You know, in America, people can carry gun. You have a license to carry your gun. When you're traveling, your gun is in your pocket. If you have a machete, everybody. I saw a cartoon of pastor going to church with gun and machete. If your enemy know that you have weapon, they will think twice.
Yeah,
they will think twice before they try to kidnap you. That's number one. Number two, we need to instantly get the correct gadget to search the forest and get these people. Now, those are perimeters. If you really want to deal with this issue, we need to take away our citizens that they were turned into bandits. You have to take all these army jury people that don't have a job. You can't raise children that do not have no upbringing. They have no bearing about life. And somebody gather them together and turn them to bandits and give them weapons and feed them to go and commit all these horrible events. So we need to look into how to take those children, anybody that don't have a job, we have to put them in the training center and train them. You know, if you have to give people unemployment, it might be safer for you to just use the money to train them into some kind of thing. Like I'm saying, we need to build Nigeria. This is not even this. If Nigerian president think like making this a job rather than a prestigious position to rule and be powerful and be putting everybody down and be everybody marching to your party, all kind of this nonsense. You know, an healthy democracy must have a very strong opposition. Nigeria don't have none. They all run into APC so they can get favor. That is one of the problems that is wrong with democracy in Nigeria.
All right.
They cannot be running around and forming different parties, joining different parties, telling INEC to disable some parties so they don't have competition.
Okay, Doctor.
This is not democracy.
Doctor, you need to turn down. All right, Doctor. So I would like to ask, are you a politician?
Okay. I lived in the United States for over 40 years. I became a Republican in 1984 officially. However, I've never run for office, but I'm a very good political strategist. I work with the Republican Party, and whenever they manage to get me to volunteer, we always win. And I always work on the presidential level. So, as far as being a politician, I am not a politician in the sense, but I do make a lot of benefit, because if you help people win, they send contracts your way, you know, that's a fact. And it's not a matter of corruption. You know, when you get a job, you do it well, you get paid. You don't do it well, you know, your bond company that bonded your job will soon destroy your company. They will dismantle you to get the money they have to pay. So I benefit from politics in the United States, but I'm not a politician.
Okay.
Now
let's talk about
something that I just learned as I go on, and those political strategies, I know people say you come to Nigeria is different. Well, the politics you're doing in Nigeria is bullshit. I mean,
you need to take it easy, Doctor.
Okay? Politics where everybody jump from the opposition to the ruling party, it happens all the time. And so you cannot have a vibrant democracy when people are jumping from party to party. You cannot have a vibrant democracy when the people... You know, I intend to blame you, media. If you do not give enough, you will be one of the, you'll be complicit for the poverty and the wretchedness of Nigeria. You need to stop focusing on these people, Tinubu, Atiku, Peter Obi. You need to stop focusing on people that have ruled before and they have nothing to show for it. Nigerian politicians cannot fix Nigeria. There's no electricity. Everybody is looking for generator. There's no water, carbon water. Everybody is using borehole water. Borehole water is what the West people abandoned in 1880. That is over 140 years ago. But right now, that's what everybody is settling for in Nigeria. Borehole water. For crying out loud. 140 years ago technology, there's no water. There's no president that can even say they're going to tackle giving everybody pipe-borne water right now. They don't even have the idea. The light in their head cannot even imagine it. To give everybody drinking water. There's no electricity. Nobody is thinking about electrifying the country. The president, Tinubu said he has turned it over to the governor so they can. How can the governor do what the federal government cannot do for Nigeria? Okay?
I mean, but they're getting allocations.
Good road. Everybody is buying a jeep because the roads are terrible. the Nigerian politicians, they don't see anything wrong with all the abnormalities that is in Nigeria. They turn it to a norm.
Okay.
They turn it to a normal.
Okay.
Until you have president that cannot, I will not come to Nigeria to live like that. And I will not use my golden years to live in a country that don't have no electricity for everybody, that don't have no water, and the roads are not good, and you cannot travel at night.
Okay, Dr. Rotimi.
To New York, like I
Doctor,
can travel from California to New York all night, and nobody will
all right,
stop me.
Dr. Akande, can you
Nigeria like that.
can you walk us through your journey politically in Nigeria?
Say that again, please.
Can you walk us through your journey politically in Nigeria? What do you see for 2027? What's the way forward? Walk us through your own journey.
Okay, so in 2019, I ran for governor for your state. And at first they said I came seventh. Then later on they said when we were running for governor for your state, as you know, the presidential election come before the gubernatorial election.
Yes.
So in 2019, during the presidential election, Atiku actually won. Buhari didn't win the election. Atiku won because people were mad at President Ajimobi of APC, so they voted for PDP. So Atiku won. So when they realized that Adelabu was not going to win, Adelabu was the one that Ajimobi wanted to win, they came to all of us that were the 40 candidates. They told us that if we agree before the election that we merge with APC, then our vote will be added to them own later. And they offered some money, and some people took the money. So we don't need the money, so we didn't take the money. So after the election, they said we came seventh, and later on they said some people in front of us actually agreed to add their vote to APC, so they moved us to the third position. But later on, of course, it was not enough for APC to win, so then they put them, they had them back in there again and push us back, and now say we're number 10 or whatever. But it really doesn't matter, because the same thing stands for them. At the time, my focus was on Oyo State. My focus was to actually use my experience as an infrastructural developer to develop Oyo State to the extent that we will need no money from the federal government. I'm glad I have this. So here's the situation. In Nigeria, the federal government give money to state. Allocation. That is the wrong economy completely. Okay, United States don't give allocation to state so they can pay their state worker. United States make sure, because from the unemployment and Department of Work, that there is job in those states. They spend the money to build factories, to create job in individual states, so that the citizen will have a job and the state will collect taxes to run the state.
Yeah.
Sending your money to governors to pay, and then there was a person that I know in the local government that he told somebody, come and get money I owe you when dividing the money. The money that was allocated to the state government people divided among themselves. The money that allocated to the governor, you spend it any way you want. The allocation should be for the state to get jobs. Okay?
So what's the way?
After the World War, and they wanted to give money to rebuild all the countries that Hitler destroyed. And they said, instead of giving country money according to their importance, like France and UK, we will give the money to you according to the population of the people.
All right, Dr. Akande, are you with me, Dr. Akande?
To give money to people according to the population, we need to start giving money to state.
Dr. Akande, we have limited time.
How many people we have in here?
We have limited time. Can we focus on your journey, your political journey?
My position is I run for governor, and in 2022 I run for primary in the PDP. In the PDP I run for primary, and when it was very evident that it was between Wike and Atiku, my sponsor told me they would try to see if Atiku will make me to be his running mate. They told him very frankly, the only way you will win against Tinubu if you have this gentleman, and when we send this gentleman to the radio station and TV, because everybody is going to say, Atiku pick Rotimi Akande, who is that? The figure, when people say they want to know who he is, so they're going to book him to come, and when he start talking, then Tinubu camp is going to be worried that there's possibility that Atiku will win. But all of us know the way Atiku was. He liked to marry from every part of the country, so he figured that he already planted his seed, and he wanted Okowa to be his running mate. Nothing I said was going to be impressive to him. But the bottom line is that this time around, I stayed in Nigeria from, you asked my political interest, I stayed in Nigeria from 2022 because the people that brought me told me, I went back after the primary in July, they called me back, they said, if you want to help Nigeria, you can come only at the election time. You need to stay on the ground and make us make policy.
Yeah.
So I stayed in Nigeria for 2022, 2023, and 2024. Okay, it was right before the election that I have to come back here as a Republican to help my party win in 2024 November election. So I've been here then since I've been here, I've been back and forth with the people, my sponsors, the people that want me to, that think that Nigeria wants me. So I've been going back and forth with them, and I don't need to blast their name because some people might not say they like him, it doesn't really matter. But here I am this time, and it's going to be, in my opinion, and I love President Tinubu, but he cannot allow to have a second term. Tinubu should not have a second term.
So we have less than 5 minutes. We have less than 5 minutes now. But I'm just going to ask you: are you running for the next coming election, presidential election? That is.
Yes, I intend to run.
Okay.
I'm running this election. We're still working out the party. I don't want to say too much, but as you know, the parties do have to put in names to hold their position, and they have time they can change their party, the candidate. So in that aspect, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. I want the negotiation to finish before I announce, but you will definitely know.
Okay.
And no matter what the case may be, this time around, I will hang around, and first of all, I believe that the people of Nigeria, with the help of the press, the media, not just myself, you need to let the country know that there are other people that are the same old recycled politicians. If you care for Nigeria, if you love Nigeria to progress, you need to let the people hear fresh ideas from people apart from all these windows of politics. What is going on is in a window between this Atiku and they moved to one party and they didn't have a primary and all this nauseating political antics that is going on in the country. You need to walk away from that and let people start telling you exactly what are you going to do. Rotimi Akande said he'll bring $1 trillion. What do you know? What can you do for the people? Look, I will do the job for #1 or $1 a year. Very simple.
All right.
Because I'm damn sure of myself. I don't need Nigeria's money. The media need to give other candidates.
Of course, the media is giving other candidates. The media, Doctor, can you hear me? The media is giving other candidates chance. That's why we have you on this platform right now, expressing yourself.
Thank you very much.
All right, Doctor.
I'm also going to be on a Channel TV and Arise TV soon.
Okay.
But I'm waiting to, before I start spilling out all my guts, because some people are warning me. They said, if you spill all your guts right now, people like Peter Obi and all of them will start repeating it, and they don't know how to do it. I don't know if they don't know how to do it or how to do it or not. But
for the record,
just the beginning, and I'm just appealing to the media.
For the record, Doctor.
Involved.
For the record, Men's Lounge hosted you first.
That's true. Thank you very much.
Okay, happy Father's Day to you, Dr. Rotimi Akande. It's been nice chatting with you, and we hope to see you bring your intellectual prowess to the Nigerian economy.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Rotimi Akande, dear. Based on the matter, countrywoman, when I don't hear from the doctor, he don't pour out in mind, say actually himself, they contest. You will not see many people been say, this man when I bring that time. Interesting as well easy make all contest and all that. Him now don't pick up the challenge. Say yes, I'm coming to contest. So that na Dr. Rotimi Akande. Countrywoman, before we go, make I open the phone line. Make I still hear from Unawe. Don't listen to the doctor. Wait till you get to say about this way just here now. The number to take call me now 0808 704 1217. 0808 704 1217. That's not the number to take call me. Anywhere where you did, try make you the reason with us. We dey wait for your call right now. And if you follow this program on Facebook. That's na Bright FM Abuja. Make I take this call first before we proceed. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon to you. Happy Father's Day.
Hello?
Yeah, without Pico, happy Father's Day.
Hello?
Okay, it blessing of the year. So, okay, countryman, I know the year alone actually. I did here with my own, the engineer himself, the one and only. Happy birthday to you on a Father's Day.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Jiro. I really want to be off radio today.
I like on your special day. You know that double title now. Happy birthday on a Father's Day.
Wow, that is special.
No, you deserve one bottle of something.
Don't worry. I trust you. Well, Ejiro, very nice one. Thank you. I really have to appreciate you for the way you've been holding down this show. If nobody observes, I really do. And big ups to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So you don't hear the matter. What do you get to say about this our last conversation with Dr. Akande?
Yeah, the man has really said enough, and like we always said, I equally want to distance myself from talking Nigeria for a while. You understand? Because there's nobody who knows Nigeria before now and is still alive, seeing Nigeria now, that cannot easily differentiate what the difference is. The man is burning, but we wouldn't say, oh yeah, okay, just yet now. You get, because everyone is burning, everyone has a solution, but it's he who wears the cap that knows how it feels better. With all the things he has rolled out, yeah, very good, very beautiful. But he has said what he wants to do for Nigeria. The first thing first is, before you become a president of this country, or before you assume any elective position in this country, you have to pass through the process. He has to pass through his own process, and on our own, we have our power to vote. If he's able to convince us beyond a reasonable doubt, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
All right, make we open the phone line now so that we'll get one or two take before we wrap up the program. Well, at least we'll still get like 5 more minutes to do that. The number to take call in at 0808 704 1217. 0808 704 1217. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
I greet you especially. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Father's Day. Good. Dr. Akande, right?
Yes. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Babatunde.
Babatunde.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm calling from Abuja here.
It's all right.
So, there's something he did not know. And he just mentioned it. And people don't like to hear that. Since he mentioned that, people will be skeptical, about his intention. So he said people advise him not to say everything he wants to do for Nigeria, not to be saying it, so that people will not hijack his
idea.
Then he made mention of somebody we don't like anybody to mention at all. So you're saying people like Peter Obi, what a fault, a big fault. He shouldn't, no. He shouldn't go there.
In your own opinion,
but it's
his own view.
No. Hey, I'm Yoruba. The man is Yoruba.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Peter Obi is Igbo, right?
Yes.
But the followership of Peter Obi is gone beyond tribe.
It's gone beyond tribe, actually.
When you mention Peter Obi, you have touched something. So it's not supposed to. It should be from the just advising.
Okay.
When you talk.
All right, thank you.
Not mention that thing, I beg.
Thank you. So that more pick other people. Time no really there. Thank you very much, Babatunde. Babatunde say, make you no touch That part. So, doctor, okay, the number to take call on is 0808 704 1217. 0808
704
1217. I'm gonna try call us quick before wrap up. Make I still get one or two calls. Make I know what you wanna think about this last conversation we will just get with Dr. Rotimi Akande. Actually, he don't express so many things. Equally, they still let us know say he won't bring 1 trillion. Is it 1 trillion?
He has made governance very, very look very, very simple. You understand? How I wish it's that simple. But if it's that simple,
actually,
why are we where we are?
We need fresh ideas.
Yes.
And I believe say people like this need to find their way up there because you need people who get the connection, we get the brain.
Exactly. No,
So
yeah.
Nigeria, that's one way make Obasanjo regime stand out.
Yes.
Because he go around,
go head hunt, bring
technocrats.
yes.
People if he really deliver on the job. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
I greet you specially. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, which I'm a grandfather now.
Oh, nice one.
Nice.
I'm 71 now. I'm not a father only, I'm a grandfather.
Yeah, a father plus
Maybe we will
grandfather.
get Happy Grandfather's Day.
Who will start?
The doctor
Okay.
has spoken well.
Yes.
We need people with good, fresh idea, fresh understanding. Nigeria has advanced in the way that we cannot bring people like warriors from nowhere to rule us. We need people that are very powerful in economy.
Yeah.
They know how to build this country.
Yeah.
Forget about tribalism and sentiment or religion. Not people that will carry people like Fatima to come and make Muslim people. We need people that can make this country to work. Our children to get jobs. All these insecurities to be served. People to move freely and sleep happily. Hunger to go. Don't borrow money to come and give senator and national assembly and drive the governor to go back to your party.
Okay.
So that you can dump it up and down so you win election. We need people that we will vote for them. Let them win election. Not people, what is happening today in the APC to the Africa to Nigeria.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just one more call before I go. The number now 0808 704 1217. 0808 704 1217. One last call. Make I hear from this person. What you get to tell us about the conversation where we get with Dr. Rotimi Akande. Okay, then the call be this. The lucky person. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. No.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you. My name is Dasan from Kaladimawa, Abuja.
Okay.
All right, Elder San, let's go.
Let's make it quick.
Anyway, I had the aspirants. We have had others, even Tinubu. We have had Buhari. We have had others that have been saying even what looks more better and brilliant than that. I think it's because it's in outside the UK. When it comes down to Nigeria and the of Nigeria, I think the story will change.
No, it's in Nigeria now.
Now.
Is it in Nigeria now?
Yes.
Just pray. Well, we want people that like it, we will be able to fulfill. No problem.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless
Thank
you.
you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
countryman. I thank every one of now. We listen. Mr. J, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
I wish I
Thank
would
you.
sing birthday song for you.
No, don't worry. You do the other way. No worry.
Nothing to you. I got you, brother.
Yeah, man.
I got
Thanks.
you.
Nice one.
So happy Father's Day to all of you where they listen to me and you mothers where they there. Please make today special for daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Special for daddy. Yes, countryman. My name is remain Ejiro Unuata, aka Mr. Wap, the Lorgun Abowogogo. Juju Coffee, he came every day. The total one of the whole world. For Southeast, na me dey call Kwate Keneze, Anu Mkporoku na-eje ọnụ, the Uduego of Africa, aka Udubonche. What of for Kanu, na me dey call Bangayu Nine na Nine Che, Nine Titi Bat Allah Kani Sianwega, Gani Arena Tabashawi, Abosia Baboskoya, Ko, that's an Ia, Nina Koya Musu. I go see you now next week.